Right now, we're going to talk to a woman who has lived in St. Thomas for 18 years, one of the managers with Paradise Point, and this is Pam. How you doing, Pam?
Good morning, Lou. Welcome to St. Thomas and to Paradise Point.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. What a great view. I'd heard it was beautiful, but I didn't know how beautiful it was.
It is.
Wow.
It's like a postcard, isn't it?
It is.
And we're here.
Now, you know, a lot of cruise ships are coming in. Royal Caribbean has several that come here. Why is this such a popular port?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Lou. If we look around, we have gorgeous scenery, we have world-class shopping, outstanding attractions, including the tramway up to Paradise Point.
Coming up, have you ever wondered what goes on the bridge as we're pulling into port? We'll take you to the Captain's Bridge next on CT. Welcome back to Cruisin' Time. It's known as the brains of the ship, and after visiting, you can see why. For 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, several officers are monitoring hundreds of lights, dozens of charts, and one very large coffee pot to get the job done. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I found one of the most important, valuable pieces of equipment. Coffee pot. Oh, mama.
My father, I think he was on the sea for around 3 months or something. He was feeding the fish every day, almost throwing up. So he was living on bread and water.
Arne Olsen takes after his grandfather, another Norwegian sailor. As a first officer on the bridge, Arne works 2 4-hour shifts, 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. every day, and is on duty another 3 hours a day. He stays busy but loves this shift.
You have the sunrise and right now, so in the evening you have the sunset, so it's a very nice one, this one actually.
He works in a team of 3, himself, a quartermaster, and a lookout. Now he prepares the bridge for arrival into the Caribbean island of Martinique, going over charts, calling the engine room, preparing for the pilot to come on board. Once the pilot is on board, someone very familiar with the island's surrounding waters, the captain and staff captain then take over. It's a big task bringing a cruise ship into port and requires a lot of experience on the captain's part. 4 years of navigation school gets you a license, but that's not nearly enough.
Our young officers today, they all have their captain's licenses, but it's an occupation where you have to work a long time to get a lot of experience to be trusted with this important position that we do have. It's a lot of responsibility here, you know.
Much of the time, there are 3 officers working on the bridge. Right now, we have the staff captain, the pilot, and 14 deckhands all working together in strict unison to pull safely out of port. Everything is running smoothly, and then a potential concern.
Coast Guard coming in there? Yes.
A Coast Guard ship is heading into Martinique the same way the captain wants to leave.
No problem. Yeah, no problem.
But then another possible problem comes into view. The wind dies down, slowing this surfer. So Captain Steinmoen slows down, giving the surfer time to move. Then it's time for the pilot to leave the vessel.
Au revoir.
The officers to move inside, and the course charted for the night. Arne is back at the helm until 8 p.m., and at about 6:30, it's time for his sunset. Well, that about wraps up today's Cruisin' Time. Thanks so much for joining us, and I think it's time that I get another bushwhacker. Wherever you are around the world, have an excellent cruise.